Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to all of you guys here. My name is Nur Shafika binti Muhammad Nasrul and I am a Form 5 student from SMK SULTAN YAHYA PETRA 2. So today I will be telling you guys a storybooks that I have recently read. I have read a lot of storybooks before, but this one really caught my eye and has been one of my favorite books of the year. The book title is The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. The plot for this book is telling us about during World War II, there is an orphan poor girl in Germany who named Liesel. She got adopted along with her brother by a pair. She would also often steal books from bizarre places. Sometimes she would also receive books by the locals. Next, I will be telling you guys an interesting and unexpected event in this book. There is one time where she stole a book from a bonfire. The book was still burning. Luckily, the whole situation didn't burn her hand. And also, the one who narrating this book is called Death. Did you guys know? Death tells us the story of Liesel, the poor adopted girl, how she is so passionate about reading books and would do anything and insane sacrifice for it. However, this book also have their own heartbreaking moments. The sad part of this book is how Death, the one who is taking away her life, is the one who narrating it with so much emotions when he doesn't have any of it. Furthermore, I will continue my storytellings by telling you guys the lessons of this book. We should be grateful of having stores and money to buy the books. We also need to be hardworking to gain our knowledge. And we also need to appreciate our loved ones before they are truly gone forever and ever in our life. Last but not least, I'll tell you guys why I recommend this book so badly. If you are an intermediate reader, the grammar uses in this book is very suitable for you. There are also an easier version of this book specifically made for beginner readers though, so you guys do not need to worry if you are not that expert in English, because there are also an easier version that are made for you guys. If you are also interested in World War II, or history, then this is the right book for you. It is also for those who wants to shed their tears. And the best part is, the writing of this book also will make you feel like you are walking through the topics and themes for every pages. Besides all of that, this book also will worth your money, your time, because they have a lot of magnificent storyline and also splendid contents. I'm sure and 100% guarantee that this book are going to be the best purchase of your life. I think that's all from me. I hope by telling you guys this story will make us realize how important it is to have a knowledge in our life, and also we need to appreciate the books in our life. Bye and take care.
I highly recommend this book because of its positive attributes that contain in it, such as being willing to do anything. I found that this book is the finest I have ever read. I hope I could forget about the storyline and read it from the start again. Also, the price is affordable and easy to find anywhere. If you are searching for the greatest book, this is the answer.
I really recommend this book because it demonstrates us the desire of willing to do anything when you are ahead of your mind. The main character from the book displayed her braveness in enduring life challenges by sacrificing herself in order to get the peace that she wished for.
I really recommend this book because it is a beautiful written novel set in Nazi Germany. It tells the story of a young girl named Liesel Miminger who steals books and shares them with her neighbors and the Jewish man hiding in her basement. Readers often praise its unique narrative style, captivating characters, and powerful themes of love, loss, and the power of words. Many consider it a modern classic and highly recommend it for its emotional depth and literary craftsmanship.
I really recommend this book because it has a unique narrative style, compelling characters, and emotional depth. Readers often praise his lyrical prose and the way he explores themes of love, loss, and resilience amidst the backdrop of World War II. Many consider it a modern classic and highly recommend it for its powerful storytelling.
I really recommend this book because this book is often praised for its unique narrative style, compelling characters, and emotional depth. Readers are drawn to its poignant portrayal of life in Nazi Germany through the eyes of a young girl named Liesel Meminger. The book's themes of love, loss, and the power of words resonates with many, making it a favorite among both young adult and adult readers. However, some critics have noted its slow pacing and unconventional narration as potential drawbacks. Overall, it's a powerful and thought-provoking novel that leaves a lasting impression on many readers.
Spend some time away, getting ready for the day you're born again. Spend some time alone, understand that soon you'll run with better men. Alone again, alone again.
Well, reading for pleasure has always been a minority occupation. Like, most people don't read for pleasure. Of the people who read for pleasure, only a small proportion buy books. Of the people who buy books, only a small proportion buy difficult books. It's a specialty market, and I don't think that's changing. What I do see happening, though, is that is being expanded in surprising ways by such things as YouTube videos and podcasts.
So you find you can find the value in something like that is just as valuable as something you could possibly find in a book.
Well,
in your opinion.
I think that the two technologies have their advantages and disadvantages. The thing about a book that you can't get from a discussion is that a book is like a portrait as opposed to a photograph. You know, a photograph, it's click, that's that. A portrait you layer on and layer on and layer on and work over for weeks. You still have the same single image, but there's this depth to it. And a book enables you to think and then rethink and think and then rethink. And so you can go deeper in a book than you can, I would say, in any other medium.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean you can't go deep in a podcast. And it doesn't mean that there's no educational utility in podcasts. Plus, there's audiobooks, right? And
Sure.
people are listening to those
Well,
like
that
mad.
was another question.
When I read, it makes me feel like I've experienced something new. So even when I'm not physically there, I can have vivid memories of different stories. And I think that's why reading is very important, because then you can explore or adventure in your imaginations, which can allow you to visualize different scenes and see things from different perspectives. Growing up, my mom always emphasized how important reading is, because when you read different stories or opinions that you can find in many different books, you're exposed to new ideas, information, and knowledge. Whether through fiction or non-fiction, it can be like a source of continual learning and discovery, which is very similar to experiencing something new. And I never really tried to understand my mom, because reading books is so boring. You have to sit down and constantly focus on finishing pages after pages. And I always got discouraged, because when I saw there were so many pages left to finish after spending like 2 to 3 hours reading, I always got impatient. But nowadays, I think I'm starting to understand the charm of reading, because of like the feeling of achievement that you get when you finish a book. It feels like you came back from this long trip, like a trip of a lifetime, where you've experienced unforgettable things, met many different people, and the feeling of self-discovery that you get at the end. So I think reading is really nice. It's definitely underrated.